If any of you have used these kinds of apps and you have found an experience which is troubling, which you'd like to share with a wider world or wider audience, please do reach out to Keshav and me. We are there on Instagram. And if you're ready to participate in our channel, we would love to share your insights and your experience with some of these apps with the audience, so they may also learn from this and we might collectively do better as a society. Thank you.
I will put a number in the scroll so you can use that to share your
information if you would like to.
On that.
Of course, it's purely voluntary.
Yes. Thank you.
And if you're comfortable sharing. Hi everyone, welcome back to Be Rich. I got Keshav with me. A lot of you felt I'm feeling lonely, so I've dragged Keshav in because Keshav and me were talking something off camera which was rather interesting. And I thought let Keshav introduce what we wanted to talk about or enlighten people what we were talking about. Keshav.
Yeah, sir. Before we started to shoot the video, you said that we all see that most of us are asking in our comment section that which financial app we can use, which is a better app to use. Most of us are asking. So I get to know about this app called Navi, sir. I personally I know that it is a personal finance app. We can get loans on that. By saying that, you said it is also founded by the one who...
Sachin Bansal.
Yeah, sir. Who is a part of a Flipkart.
Who was part of Flipkart. He was one of the original guys who started Flipkart.
Then he came from there to start this. He is running this. They have some...
Yes, they have a personal loan, which is Navi FinServe.
Yeah,
then they have Navi General Insurance, which has health insurance and other things. Then they have one thing called Chaitanya Finance. That is recently what was sold to Savantra, which is part of the Birla Group.
Yeah,
they sold it for... I think around $180 million they've sold it for.
Yeah, sir.
Microfinance company.
The thing is, we got a twist at the end, but I have to broke it now because the thing is, it is also, this app also relates to the video or article released on BBC that how loan app misuses their...
This specific app was not spoken about, but they use a similar strategy.
Yeah, it's a similar strategy.
Yeah. So why don't you talk about what happened in the BBC? Why are we talking about this? What happened in the BBC thing which you saw?
So BBC thing that showcases how loan app are taking human lives, sir. By taking their personal things like contact stuffs and their photos and morphing into another one. And if they didn't pay the amount in the deadline, they will release it on the internet. Fearing
or embarrass them by taking their contact list and harassing their families and friends and sending all kinds of images to them.
Yeah, sir. By seeing this, most of us lost their lives by using this normal phone apps.
Yes, but we should say this is not this company. But we want to talk about Navi because Navi has recently come into the headlines a couple of times recently. It came in Money Control, then came in Mint. Recently about this. The issue with the Navi or whatever you want to call it is that it says Navi and other digital lenders have been accused of stealing borrowers' phone books and harassing them with their contacts for loan recovery. And the way they do it is quite well because they have a mutual funds app. So what they do in this mutual funds app is, it's a Navi mutual funds, it's called. They force you to give permission as soon as you log into the app. You have to share your location.
Yeah, sir.
You have to share your phone book.
Storage.
Storage, everything you have to share with them.
Yeah, sir.
With the app. It's not needed. If you notice in any of the other apps, like your HDFC, ICICI or Chola app, for example, you don't have to share your location. You don't have to share your entire contact.
Yes,
you don't have to share all your details on your phone, your pictures, everything.
Yeah, sir.
But these guys, they demand access to everything.
Without that, we can't log in, sir.
Yeah, you can't log into your app. So several users have complained saying this is not right. You cannot take forced permission like this.
Correct, sir.
Right?
Yeah, sir, true.
Yeah. So another thing which they have done is they don't have any web access.
Okay.
To do any trading or buying or selling or units or whatever you want to do, you have to do it through the app on your mobile.
Without having a web page, how can they?
Yeah, because on the web page they cannot access your contact information, right? He cannot take access of your location, where you are, what you're doing.
Correct, sir.
By taking everything on your mobile phone, he's accessing your location, he's accessing your phone book, who you're talking to, whatever you're doing. You're giving him access to all your...
Full phone access.
Yes. In Android, it's even worse. In Apple, at least some levels of security, Apple allows you to do. It allows you to actively block. But in Android environment, where most people who are lower income group are sitting, they can't do all this.
Yeah, so true.
And the complaints have gone all the way up to the SEBI. They've been filed at SEBI saying these guys are collecting data like this. And their privacy policy also indicates the data that is shared will be used to only invite and access phone usage and determine the user's social network for marketing purposes and identify fraud. So they're given some vague reasons. They're saying the only reason they're taking your details is to tell your friends, Kesav is using this app. Why don't you use this app?
Okay.
Then if you're going to Instagram to target those ads specific to you, to entice you to using their apps, only in Instagram, wherever you are going. So they claim all these reasons. For your benefit, we're doing this, but they're keeping track of everything. It's like having one policeman standing behind you all the time. But he's not a policeman. At least policeman has a rules and laws to follow. These guys are loan sharks. They're sitting on your back and they're constantly looking at you, what you're doing. So it is very strange. Experts have pointed out that this kind of should not be, there's no need for a mutual funds company to know your location, to know your contact. Okay.
Yeah, sir. True.
So, and another thing is they'll cross-pollinate, meaning they'll take your information, see all your friends are, and target them. So, if you're taking a loan, target them.
They will hook them up also.
Correct.
Okay.
And if you're not repaying them, like that BBC program which you saw, they'll start telling you, do you know Kesav is not paying his loan. Can you remind him?
They will embarrass us. Okay.
Yeah.
Understood.
Okay. This goes back to the age-old thing what banks used to do way back. Before the internet and technology and all that, way back when I was like you, if you don't pay the loan to the bank, the bank manager will send all the bank staff to your house.
Yeah, sir, I know that.
They'll come with full molam gilam, they'll be playing drums outside your house going pee pee, and they'll put up one poster saying this guy's a willful defaulter, and they'll stand in front of your house and go like this. Then all your neighbors will come out and see and embarrass you and harass you.
Understood, sir.
It goes back to it goes back to that. Only thing now they're doing this digitally. Okay. So many users want to exit this app. Exiting this app is also not as easy as you think.
Okay.
Once they've got you hooked on, they've already shared all your information and all that. So even if you are exiting, all your information is already with them.
Yeah, sir.
So there's no way to verify and check if you're being digitally, everything is being deleted. Because regulations are very loose in India.
Okay. True, sir.
So you have made a copy of your house key and you've given it to him. Now you're saying,
he may access at any time.
yeah, you cannot change your lock because he's already entered your house, taken pictures of everything in your house. He knows where everything of yours is. So not only have to change your house lock, you have to change everything in your house.
Correct, sir.
All your banks, wherever you're dealing banks, you'll have to change. All your contact numbers, everybody, all your friends, you'll have to change.
Correct.
How can you do all that? So you're pretty much game over. So this is where people are saying government needs to step in and SEBI needs to step in and this needs to be regulated.
Yes, sir.
RBI also needs to come inside and regulate it. And who are the victims? You guys are the victims. Users. Because what happens is in a moment of crunch or whatever, they keep on enticing you, constantly telling you, Kesav, pre-approve, loan, pre-approve loan. You know, you just downloaded the mutual funds app to buy a few mutual funds. But then they go on prodding you. You're eligible for 10,000 rupees. You're eligible for 50,000 rupees.
Yeah, sir.
You're human, man. If I constantly keep on going like this, finally, instead of asking your friend, he'll be saying, okay, doesn't matter.
Yeah,
I'll just take it and I'll pay him back.
Correct, sir. Yeah.
And that's it, you're done.
Understood.
Now you're inside his trap. Because then he's got you hooked. Even if you pay that, you fall into this false pretense thinking that you did it once and he'll reward you. You said you took a loan for 10,000 rupees, Kesav, and you paid it off so fast. So now you're eligible for 50,000.
Correct, sir.
You take 50,000 and you pay it off, and he'll say, boss, he'll keep raising the
amount we can take. Correct, sir.
Finally, you'll reach a point where you'll say, Kesav, we're ready for 50 lakhs also, I'll give you. You'll take, then that's it, you're gone. Because you know that you can't pay it. But that moment of weakness, he's built so much confidence in you, you're done. Sir. Game over. So this is what's been happening to a lot of people in India who have been taking these kinds of apps. And most of these companies, for collection, they rely on collection agents. And like that BBC program which you saw, most of these collection agents were all criminals before.
Okay.
They've all been caught for petty crime of harassing people and chewing people's heads. And, collection agents are. Now they're all been whitewashed and they're all sitting in an AC office and doing this digitally. So
now I want to say is that most of us want to see as an important point that he said the last point. The important point is the last point that so many of us may argue that we can use this app if we use this correctly. If we pay that correctly, it's a good app to use. No, the important point is you can't delete the information when you give allow to all this.
Correct.
They have all your informations. There is no use of repaying correctly or using that app correctly. They have your information. As Sir said, data is worth more than what you are repaying.
Correct.
So you can be in a
This
great...
is the same reason why Reliance is offering, Jio is offering everything free. Because when Reliance Jio is offering you everything free, you're handing over all your personal data to him and saying, here.
Correct, sir. So
it's the same problem throughout India. I'm sure a lot of you will start immediately commenting. It's problem in our politics also. Our people, Indians are ready to hand over the country to anybody who's willing to give us anything for free.
Correct, sir.
You give me one free TV, one free mixie, one free cycle. Now take my country and do whatever you want with it.
Correct, sir.
You're giving me free, no? You're only looking at that free. Not realizing everything behind your house is going.
So for me, the thing new is the last point, sir. That whatever you do, there is an option called, in some there is an option called delete your account. I thought by deleting that account, they don't have access on that, but it is new, sir. That whatever you do, they have access for all information because you are the person who allowed, you gave to them.
So as you were saying, once your data is breached, you're breached. And not only this, they have your PAN number, they'll have your Aadhaar number, yes, all details they have. So think twice. Okay. This is why I say, a lot of you are very eager to sign up, saying, what you're saying, sir, I will sign up for this app, I will sign up for that app. You go on talking about you're only promoting some old dinosaur company. The reason why I'm promoting the dinosaur companies are because the dinosaur companies have been here. What happened?
The real reason is we are not promoting the dinosaur company. We are just saying that we are using this because of this reason.
The main reason is...
We don't want you to come and use this. We're just saying we are all okay by using it.
Keshav is making sure I'm saying it in nuancing it correctly.
Yes.
We're not promoting.
Yeah.
Yes, we're not promoting. Nor are we saying this or that. Many of you wonder why we don't use these apps. The reason why we don't use these apps is for this specific reason. When we're going to hand over our kitchen and our house and our bedroom and everything over to someone, we at least want to make sure they're not going to steal stuff from us. That is the main reason.
Yes.
Then this is a basic problem with anything. And my advice to you is any app that requires you to hand over more information than you're comfortable with, you should not be using that app. If you're not comfortable with sharing all that information, please don't use that app. And not only are you putting yourself in jeopardy, you're putting all your friends and people who are there on your phone book and your contact list also in jeopardy. So remember that when you do share these kinds of information, you're just not sticking your neck out, you're sticking everybody who you know their neck out to for them.
True, sir.
Understood?
Yeah, sir. So now you guys can come to a conclusion that why we don't promote these kind of apps. We are not promoting anything. Just you said that we are promoting...
Why we are not using would be correct.
Yeah, sir. Why we are not using that app.
Why we personally don't use any of these apps. Hope you found this video informative and entertaining as always. Do like and subscribe to our channel and share it with people you think would find this interesting and would find this relevant. Please be safe out there when you're using these apps as always. And thank you for watching. Be rich.
Yes.
It's a great privilege and honor that so many of you in thousands have subscribed to my channel and have supported me. I have written 2 books in English, The Alchemy of Money and Ordinary Stocks, Extraordinary Profits. These books are published by us and are ready. If you want to procure a copy, send us a message to the WhatsApp number given below and my team would respond to you. If you want an Amazon Kindle copy, you can click the link below. Finally, those who wish to consult with me can send a mail to berichenglish@gmail.com. Once again, I thank you for your support. If you like this video, press the subscribe button of my channel, hit the like button and turn on the bell notification.